guess I should take a class. So.
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to IMDb Filmmaker Commentary Live Show at Light Up Livernois 2026. Under back there. All right. Yeah, we got a big show for you. So once again, you can follow us at IMDb Filmmaker Commentary on YouTube, Rumble, as well as one other's escaping me right now. And then also the Light Up Livernois channel. Follow us on IG as well as YouTube. So let's kind of break it down. I'm here with Carter. Carter, how you doing, Carter? Welcome. All right, first time to Light Up?
Yeah, this is my first time. I was out here last year.
Awesome. You're a filmmaker?
I am.
All right, awesome. So what do you do?
Filmmaker, animator, actor. I feel like I wear many hats.
I love it. Well, welcome. Hope you're enjoying Livernois Avenue so far, right?
You know, it was really nice coming down here and just seeing everybody start setting up and the culture and just wanting to grow a community and have fun. So yeah, it's awesome.
Yes, sir. So what are you working on right now as a filmmaker? What's the project that coming up excited about?
I'm making my first short film since film school, so that's very exciting.
All right.
We're filming beginning of August, and you know, shouldn't take too long to finish from there. So hopefully September, October release date. We have a question.
Oh yeah, what's up?
You need any crew at all?
I might.
Okay.
I'm still in that process, so.
What's the hardest thing you found so far?
Kind of sticking to certain decisions. Or the question for people on the live stream that aren't here. The question is, what was the hardest thing about making the short film and getting back into it? I think making decisions. Writing the script was really easy. I had a really good idea. And it was really fun. And then it's just the decisions of what shot should I use? How many, how should this be staged? Those kind of things. And that's what the short film was for, or was made for, was I wanted some practice and, get back in the swing of directing things because I have a lot of ideas and I needed to start somewhere. So.
I love it. And by the way, guys, I'm just BSing around. Carter is a beast on our team. Lone Wolf, Late Bloomer Films, animator, filmmaker. He has a big project he's shooting this summer. We got to get to it, man. What's a movie we could look up on IMDb? What's one of your favorite movies, bro? We'll look it up. It could be obscure or it could be mainstream.
I don't know. Do you have a preference? I have two in my head.
Yeah, usually the more obscure, the better. The more entertaining.
Yeah, let's go for Your Name.
Your Name. Okay.
I know that one.
Your Name. All right. Just pulling it up, and once again, guys, welcome back to IMDb Filmmaker Commentary Live Show at Light Up Livernois.
Yeah.
Your name is. Your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So break this down. Your Name came out 2016.
Yep.
All right. And anime I see.
Yes.
All right. Tell us about it. Go ahead, bitch.
What's it about?
Yeah.
So there are two characters, Taki and Mitsuha, and unbeknownst to them, somehow their timelines and lives have got entangled, and they start body switching, and it's kind of a self-discovery romance movie mixed together into one, and I think it is one of the most beautiful things ever made. It's my reason for going into animation, and I think Makoto Shinkai, who directed it, is just kind of a master of his work.
Okay, and I'm popping up some trivia. Once again, guys, Internet IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. If you look up IMDb.com, Internet Movie Database, everything about movies, TV, part of the show, we kind of like to nerd out, do a little deep dive. So I'm going through the trivia right now, and first thing it says, the first anime film not made by Studio Ghibli or Hayao Miyazaki. It grossed $10 billion in yen at the Japanese box office. That's still impressive, though. And it was also the second highest grossing anime film before being surpassed by Demon Slayer 4 years later. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it held the record, which also is really impressive for people who do watch anime. I think the battle action shonen, which is kind of the genre that a lot of anime are, that's usually the most popular. So like for something like Demon Slayer to dethrone Your Name makes sense, but for Your Name to kind of hold that is very impressive and kind of, in my mind, goes to show like how good the movie is, and I think anyone can enjoy it, and it has something for everyone, no matter what your age is. And honestly, that's what we all say is the best movie, is one that can be enjoyed by all ages, not just a particular demographic.
I love it. I love it. Carter, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Give it up for Carter Stover, everybody. Kicking things off with Light Up Livernois, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary Edition. Appreciate it. We got to come back as well. Come back a little later and share another pick.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, who we got next?
Well,
Yeah. Give it up for Carter Stover, everybody. Carter Stover. All right.
thank you.
Come right up. Once again, guys, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary live here at Light Up Livernois. If you're a movie lover, cinephile, anywhere in between, come on up. Tell us your favorite movie. Tell us a little bit about you, and we'll get things cracking.
Actually, I came up as a segue from that gentleman.
Okay.
My daughter does.
I'm here, by the way. Hey,
James.
James, what's last name?
What's that?
Last name.
Bills.
James Bills. All right, give it to James Bills, everybody. Welcome, IMDb.
Anyway, my daughter.
Oh, Michael, a little bit.
She converts Japanese animes into American, and then she does
Oh.
the characters.
Okay.
She's probably got over 200 characters. You look up Kaylee Mills online.
Yeah, all right.
K-E-Y-L-I.
K-E-Y-L-I.
And she should show up immediately.
Mills?
Voice actress, M-I-L-L-S.
I see it. K-O-K-A-Y.
K-A-Y-L-I.
Yeah, the pink hair.
And she does hundreds of characters, video games and movies and everything. But she was a little kid. She was eight years old. And I used to walk in and she was watching these animes. And I'm like, you're wasting time.
Wow.
But I also thought, I didn't think she'd ever make any money doing it. And she does Comic Cons all over the world.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they fly her everywhere, and her husband. And they sign autographs, and pictures, and dress up like characters. And yeah, it's awesome.
How about that? Well, I'm sure we got a couple anime movie lovers in the building, so definitely connect with James over here.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of hard to somebody ask you your favorite movie when your daughter works in movies. It's like, my daughter's movie.
I have no idea. Mine is Shawshank Redemption, I think.
Nice. Shawshank. Give it up for Shawshank.
That's an
Hey.
easy one, right? That's an easy one.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, The Godfather, who does that. But yeah, if you look up there, Kaylee Mills online, and you can check her anime stuff out, and all her characters.
Yeah.
I didn't come up to promote her. I'd actually like to chat a little bit. Jay, will you come on up here?
Okay.
If you want to talk about, we've got a little something going on with the WIT Foundation.
Yes, a little.
And I'd love him to come up here and chat with you about it.
Yes, sir. Come on up here. Give it up to James as well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Once again, guys, we're IMDb Filmmaker Commentary live at Light Up Livernois. Shawshank Redemption, that is classic. Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, man, changed the game. How you doing? Good to see you again, brother.
What's going on, bro?
Tell everybody in the audience your first last name.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm Kawhi Redman from the Ted Willow Foundation.
Hey, welcome to Willow.
Hold on.
Welcome to IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. Tell us a little bit about Ted Willow Foundation. What you guys doing?
Ted Willow Foundation was started to commemorate my cousin who passed away from colon cancer. He was real big in the community. He had over like 25 godchildren. He just kind of picked up kids from the streets who didn't have anything, who didn't have a father figure. And he was very, very vocal in their life. You know what I'm saying? So when he passed away, we just wanted to keep his name going by making something to cater to the children in the community.
I love it. I love it. Give that up. Give that up. Great stuff. Great stuff. Awesome. So I see we got a Batmobile over there too. That definitely turned a lot of heads.
Yeah,
Tell us a little story about that Batmobile.
Yeah, the Batmobile is coming with us. We're doing a collaboration with Barry's Batmobile Experience. They based out of Bloomfield, Michigan. So what we do is we book them for every time we have a fundraiser or a benefit gala, and the proceeds go to the kids. So what we do is bring the car out just to attract the people and have an interactive standpoint.
Man, I love it. I love it. Give it up for that. Give it up for that. Give it up for that.
Give it up.
And also, let's go ahead and give us what's a favorite movie of yours?
Favorite movie of mine is Toy Story.
Toy Story. Shout out.
From the beginning, the first Toy Story, though, like Woody and Buzz, you know what I'm saying? Like they was the leaders of it, you know what I'm saying? And it was, just how kids be, you know what I'm saying? Just like from the kid perspective, and the things that go on that we really don't know, because kids got a mind of their own, you know what I'm saying? They growing up and they know what they like, they know what they don't like. So it's up to us to be the parents to, figure it out for them and help them figure it out.
Yeah, Toy Story is a classic, coming up on 31 years. 5 is out right now. And part of what we do with the show, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary, you guys look up IMDb.com, and check them out. And basically, it's a really nice deep dive for all movie lovers, cinephiles. So I got Toy Story pulled up right now. And what I like to do for fun, until we get the projection up here, I just want to kind of go through some fun trivia on Toy Story. And first thing we have here is Toy Story was the first animated film nominated for the Academy Award Best Screenplay. First one to do it. Also, I see on here Billy Crystal. Those guys are Billy Crystal. Harry Met Sally. Analyze that. He was originally offered the Buzz Lightyear voice character. In fact, it would have been Billy Crystal. Who would have thought? Yeah, I think Tim Allen.
That's Tim Allen. That's his spot for sure.
Yeah. Yep. So Billy Crystal went on to do Monsters Inc. and he's been doing so much. So. But also, bro, anything else you want to tell us about the foundation? Tit Willow, where you guys going to be at? Where people can follow you online?
Yeah, we on Instagram at the Tit Willow Foundation, and we have the Barry's Batmobile Experience website set up too. Y'all can follow us. We're going to be posting all of our events on our websites, like benefit drives and all that stuff. So follow us and come out and check us out. Every time the Willow Foundation come out, the Batmobile will be there.
Yes, sir. Look out for that bat signal or the bat itself. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming through. Give it up for the Tit Willow Foundation. All right. Yeah. What is this stuff? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. Once again, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. Step right up. Don't be shy. If you have a favorite movie you want to share and talk about, or you just want to talk about your first light of Livernois, come on up, talk to us. Don't be shy. I promise, I'll bite. What's that? Oh, my favorite movie. Oh, I would have to go with one of my first favorite movies. I like a lot of bad movies, but I say one of my favorites I got to go back and watch every now and then is Deep Blue Sea. 1999, LL Cool J, Samuel Jackson, Smart Sharks in the middle of the Pacific. Classic. Also Hollywood Shuffle with Robert Townsend. Very funny lampooning of the Hollywood industry. Hey, how you doing, brother?
How are you?
Welcome, Hayward.
Caleb, nice to meet you.
Caleb, nice to meet you, Caleb. Welcome to IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. All right, so Light Up Livernois. Is this your first time here or you've been coming for a while?
This is my first light up Livernois, though I live right down the street in Palmer Park. Though I come to Livernois Light, and before that, lived in Ferndale. Used to get my haircut on the barber shop. Used to be on Livernois right there, so yeah, I'm very familiar with that area. Beautiful street, a lot of beautiful businesses, and it was I believe like 2019 or like 2020, like official city. Crown official city of the design and Livernois.
Okay.
Our part of that.
Cool. Shout out Palmer Park. Shout out Ferndale. That's what's up. You got a friend here. You got a friend in the back. Shout out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Shout out Open University too. Awesome. So once again, this is IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. It's our first pop-up event here at Light Up Livernois. It's our second Art of Filmmaking panel. So those guys come back around 5 o'clock. There's a list of our panelists over there. We're going to have over 14 Detroit, Michigan area filmmakers. Going to talk shop about filmmaking. But tell us, Caleb, real quick, what's a favorite movie of yours we can look up?
Well, I've got a few. But my girlfriend definitely wants me to talk about the one I talk about all the time, which is Summer in Time. Actually,
Summer in Time.
It's a film here in Michigan at Mackinac Island, starring Christopher Reeves. Famous as Superman, about guy who falls in love with like a portrait of a woman like from like the early 1900s, like 1910s. He's living in 1980, and he essentially goes back in time through like a pretty like novel depiction of time travel, like just kind of through like mind control, like hypnosis and travel in time to meet this woman. He falls in love with it. It's very I love people like Roger Ebert. I know for one, I basically called like schlocky and stuff, and it definitely is, but it definitely has a very very ardent fan base, because it's a very, even though it's schlocky, it's like very like genuine like movie. It's one of the movie to watch for Valentine's like day, and I just enjoyed it a lot. And actually did get funny enough to get a shout out in Avengers Endgame, which was very funny. It's a very kind of obscure movie, but even it's like big enough and has like such a loyal fan base that like it was like briefly mentioned in Endgame. So it's just a movie that I love.
All right, Christopher Reeve, got to hold the 10 days when he comes back. But yeah, Christopher Reeve, rest in peace. OG Superman, shout out to him. So what's it called? It's called Summer in Time.
Somewhere.
Oh, Somewhere in Time. Okay. 19. What year was that?
It should be 1980 and 1981.
Somewhere in Time. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, 1980. Christopher Reeve, James Seymour. So this is basically kind of a movie where a lot of people just know Christopher Reeve, Superman, and this, I guess this film, you like it because it kind of shows him in a new light. It kind of goes to a different level, like a different level of drama in the role.
It's like kind of like it's him, like you can kind of see that he's makes sense that he's Superman. It makes sense that he's like he's this character in Richard in the movie. It's adapted from a book, and like the book isn't as good as the movie, so he really makes the role come alive. And he's very like genuine. His smile just like lights up the room. And like it might seem like weird for like anyone else, like all of this like a person, like Christopher Reeves, you can believe it's a really like genuine guy. It's really like nice to see him do this. So I mean, and I just like the story is very like a sweet like love story, and I just also love that it just takes place in Michigan. It takes place in Michigan.
Yeah, that's a big one. Shout out Michigan-made films. Michigan-made filmmakers, 1980. All right, so I'm looking up some of the trivia real quick. Even though it wasn't that successful at the box office, it was a huge hit in Asia. That's the cool thing about movies like Finding a Second Life years later, classics. Or they end up getting released on Netflix. Like a whole new different audience discovers it. So also, Christopher Reeve said while filming this movie, the local theater, this is on IMDb, on the movie's website in the trivia, while filming this movie, Christopher Reeve, he went to a local theater, decided to show his latest hit, Superman, which just came out 2 years ago at the time. Many of the Somewhere cast joined the locals for the event. Early into the screening, the sound went out. Christopher Reeve, who was seated next to James Seymour, stood up in the audience and delivered all the lines. So how about that? Classic stand-up act. All right, Caleb, anything else looking forward to in light of Livernois? Or just, anything else about the movie you want to share with us?
Well, just like through my Livernois, but I love to come out. So Livernois love to see all the see all like the things like that are set up. That just pop up here since it's Somewhere in Time. I just like love movies in general, and also want to give a shout out to the Redford Theater, which is a local movie theater.
Yes, Redford Theater. Love the Redford Theater. Shout out. Fun fact: a lot of different movies were shot up there, including one of my favorite indie horrors, It Follows, David Gordon Green, classic. Even a couple of little projects I did back in school up there. Theater's been around forever. So thank you, Caleb. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Get up for Caleb. IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. All right. All right, we got Sophia next. Sophia, you mind grabbing that, moving that over here? Yeah, the way I'm not bending down. Yeah, right over here. All right. Cool. Sounded like getting all the way down. All right. Hopefully that doesn't go anywhere. All All right, Sophia, welcome.
Hi, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Once again, welcome to IMDb Filmmaker Commentary at Light Up Livernois. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
So right now I kind of do a little bit of everything in the film industry. I got my start with acting and then I became a PA. I'm doing a little bit of writing. I'm going to be directing my first feature coming up here soon.
All right, shout out.
Yeah, big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now, I just kind of love helping out wherever I can.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out. Thanks for helping us, with this production with Light Up Livernois and the Art of Filmmaking panel. Once again, that panel's coming up at 5. Definitely check us out. So Sophia's lending a big help to that as well. So Sophia, go ahead and tell us what's the favorite movie we could look up, kind of nerd out on.
I kind of have a favorite movie for every genre.
Okay, yeah.
I give myself that.
Yeah.
There's too many good ones, but one of my favorites is Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. Who could forget that one? That was
Classic.
a mind bender,
Yes.
or genre bending, they call it.
I absolutely love it. I love horror comedy as a drama or as a genre because it just seems like two of the most opposite types of stories that come together. There's a lot of comedy in Dark Things, and I think that it's like really interesting to explore that. And it was really cool what they did with what's the word?
Pause for
Pause for car.
free shenanigans. Yeah. Oh.
The different like archetypes in the slasher genre, like the party girl, the shy, smart one, the jock, the stoner, and how these characters at the beginning don't necessarily fit into those archetypes.
Right.
But then as they're in the house and as like more and more things are being controlled around them, they're basically forced into these archetypes. And I think that it's something that I haven't seen a horror movie do very much is like, I don't know, the whole aspect of having this sub-layer of like masterminds controlling everything, putting chemicals in the air to make people dumber and make stupid decisions and stuff. And it's really cool because then you can watch any other horror movie and think about like, oh, maybe this was also one of those rituals or whatever. So it just kind of adds to the whole genre for me.
I love that. All right, so I got the IMDb trivia pulled up. Fun fact, Joss Whedon of those guys who are fans of, I think he did Dawson's Creek, Avengers. Joss Whedon and Drew Goddard wrote the script in just 3 days, apparently. Who would have thought? Another fun fact, Cabin in the Woods, during production, MGM saw the dailies of a scene where Chris Hemsworth instructs his friends on the basis of his performance. They signed him for Red Dawn 2. So I don't know if anybody was like Red Dawn 2. 2 days later, Hemsworth also was chosen to play Thor. Both Red Dawn and Cabin in the Woods would eventually be delayed for several years when MGM went bankrupt and were finally released a year later after Thor. I think basically as he was doing this movie, he signed up on Red Dawn. He was also doing Thor, so it was like a really big sort of come up time for
like
Hemsworth,
a really big career. Like what's the word?
Microcosm.
Everything happening at the right time in the right place in the right way.
Yeah. Awesome. So, Sophia, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right. Give it up for Sophia, everybody. IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. We're just going to take a quick break and we will be back.
Cut this off.
I'm afraid if it cuts off, it might.
You don't have to move the speaker because it's the feedback coming from.
the feedback's bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I think also it's be a good time so nobody's up here if we could add the shirts on.
Okay.
So, and then, Andrew, you should be able to hit, don't end the stream, but you should be able to hit the video button towards the bottom.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
We'll put that back. All right, so there should be an edit avatar. So click edit. Is there like an edit avatar button?
Right here?
Oh.
Yeah.
And then the second you walk
So
in,
what we'll do, get edit avatar, and then I'm gonna add the IMDb logo. I gotta go here. I gotta. It's your computer. Okay, that's cool. So what we'll do this. Let me edit. Let's just put this one up. Off video. Put it back on video. Hey everybody, welcome.
It's the speaker.
Yeah, I gotta move it back on that corner.
Can you put it on top of the stars?
I could. Just boxes. Yeah.
Sit in your lap.
Did you grab another chair?
Yeah, I think the chairs were back there.
Is it gonna block you stuff? You can grab one from up here. It's okay.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. IMDb Filmmaker Commentary live. Oh, it is.
Yeah, that is not.
TV. So there's TV right here. Hello, my brothers. Hey, good to see you. Light up Livernois. IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. Shout out to the Nation of Islam. Appreciate y'all, brothers. Anybody got a favorite movie? Favorite movie? Love Jones, okay. Love Jones, what else we got? Godfather, all right. Boomerang, classic. Well, if anybody wants to get interviewed, we're doing an IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. You got a favorite movie? Come on up and show us. Right? We'll be here till 4 o'clock. All right. Let's rattle off some fun facts. What's another movie out there? Special shout out movie. I'll look up. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Was that that was a George Clooney, right?
It was.
He was voicing a fox. Never got around to seeing that.
Really good.
Fantastic Mr. Fox starred George Clooney, Meryl Streep, 2009.
Oh, yeah.
An urbane fox cannot resist returning to his farm raiding ways, and then must help his community survive the farmers' retaliation. Just want to come back up here, anybody?
I can shout out my movie. I won't go up there. But,
Yeah, which one?
Crooklyn.
Crooklyn!
Right.
That was 94, right? That was with Alfred Woodard?
Yep.
Yup.
And Academy Award nominee,
Mm.
Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Lindo, yeah, back in the day.
Yes.
Delroy Lindo, he's one of those actors that's like, they've been just sort of doing it well for so long, like Keith David or J.K. Simmons. They just been that character actor that just knows what to do. You know, they've been doing it for years. And then, of course, 20, 30 years later, they kind of see their due.
Yeah,
From like, late 40s, 50s, whatnot. So Crooklyn, Spike Lee's vibrant semi-autobiographical portrait of a school teacher who's her stubborn jazz musician husband and their 5 kids living in Brooklyn in 1973. Yep. And Delroy don't age either. He looked the same.
No, he was the same.
All right. Andrew, want to come up? Yeah. All right, give it up for Andrew, everybody. Light up the noise. Hey! Welcome. Andrew, tell the audience a little about yourself. What do you do?
My name is Andrew. I do like TV, television producing, like filmmaking, everything in between. There's a lot of post-production stuff as well. So,
welcome to the IMDb Filmmaker Commentary here at the Light Up Livernois. And also, we work together, doing really great work. You're going to school right now as well, is that right?
Yeah, I am. I've been meeting a lot of really great people there. A friend of mine's working on a feature right now that we're all whenever we have a free time, going out and working on it, which has been a really good time. So.
I love it. So go ahead, Andrew, give us a movie you'd like to share with the audience, favorite movie.
Yeah, it's called After Hours.
Not the Weekend album, right?
No.
Let's keep it PG in here, it's family friendly event. Anyway.
It kind of falls into that genre of movie where it's just one person having a really, really, really bad day for the entire movie. And I love stuff like that. Just as the movie sort of builds upon itself over and over again.
Okay, After Hours, 1985 with Griffin Dunn.
Yep.
Rosanna Arquette. Okay. Not Patricia Arquette. Is that her sister?
Arquette,
all these brothers and sisters.
It's like a whole handful of them.
a whole little batch. Okay. After Hours, an ordinary word processor. That job title's long gone. AI killed that man. Long ago. Ordinary word processor Paul Hackett experiences the worst night of his life after he agrees to visit Mercy, a Soho resident that he met that evening at a coffee shop. Basically, see vibes or crazy? Is he crazy?
Yeah. It's literally just him trying to get back to his house before work in the morning. And that's the entire film. And it ends with nearly the entire city chasing him. He gets wrapped up in what's called paper mache and locked in someone's basement. It's a weird movie. It's a weird movie, but it's so much fun. It's one of those movies I could probably just watch over and over and over
And
again.
shout out director Martin Scorsese. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're in 85, so this is 3 years after Raging Bull, but we're still 5 years away from Goodfellas.
Yeah.
So Martin's kind of like in this weird, I want to say a weird phase, but Raging Bull, I'd say, was Taxi Driver, like, breakout.
Right.
Raging Bull, next level. And then, like, Goodfellas, the stratosphere. So I feel like Martin knows, like, he kind of knew maybe Goodfellas was around the corner or his next big break. So he was like, let me do this weird kind of offbeat thing. This thing is really good. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's pull up some little trivia fun fact on this one, because I haven't heard of this movie. Okay, so fun fact, once again, I said, came out in 85, sandwiched between Raging Bull and Goodfellas. Fun fact, Martin Scorsese couldn't figure out a suitable ending for the film. He asked Brian De Palma, Steven Spielberg, and Terry Gilliam to watch the film so they could give him their opinion on how the film should end. How about that?
Wow.
Also, Martin Scorsese told Griffin Dunne, one of the actresses, was it actress? Actor, yeah, to refrain from sex and sleep during filming in order to get a more realistic feeling of paranoia. Talk about method acting, like, that's a big ass. The director's like, no sleep, no sex. Man, I guess the performance showed that, huh?
Yeah, right? I mean, like, everyone is kind of just going insane the entire movie, so I guess it worked, you know? Can't really fight against results.
Okay, love it. Andrew, thanks for coming out.
Yep.
Once again, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. Give it up for Andrew, y'all. Right up, Livernois. All right. Glad to have everybody here. Welcome. Yep, IMDb. We're back here at IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. I see a gentleman there in the back trying to hide. If you want to come up, sir, man, we got Filmmaker Commentary. Come on up. Got one more?
I got
Okay, all right, come right back up. Curtis Silver. Oh, wait.
I was tricked.
Oh,
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
okay, yeah, real quick, Carter. What you got?
Well, so briefly,
Yeah.
because I realized, who's going to ask you, what's your favorite movie?
Oh, I know, right? I shared a couple earlier.
Okay.
BBC Hollywood Shuffle. I say another gem would be Heart and Souls, 1993. Robert Downey Jr., Alfred Woodard, the late Tom Sizemore, Charles Grodin. This was basically RDJ. He still had a lot of tough years ahead, but he was kind of he was growing out of that late 80s Brat Pack phase of teen movies. So great movie to go check it out. I've watched it so many times as a kid. I know a lot of people haven't heard about it. Basically, 4 people, San Francisco, 1959. They get killed in a bus accident. Their souls end up becoming the guardian angel of this kid. And they end up basically following this kid around his ghost for 30 years. And then when he's in his early 30s and early 90s, they have the bus driver who was on the bus that killed him come back and say, hey, I'm here to send you guys to the afterlife. But before you go to cross over, the kid that we assigned you to, you're supposed to be the person to help you with your unfinished business. So now these 4 souls are on this journey to finish their business before crossing over. It has hearts and feels and all types of stuff. Yeah, definitely check it out. RDJ, Alfred Woodard, Tom Sizemore. Great movie. Heart and Souls.
All right.
Yeah, man. Let me.
I just want to make sure you got your favorite movie in there, too.
Yeah, I got a lot of them, so you got to keep asking. I'm going to make a new one. But let me look it up right now. 1993. And once again, guys, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. If you're at Light Up Livernois, if you're a movie lover, cinephile, somewhere in between, come up, tell us a little bit about yourself, and tell us your favorite movie. So, once again, 1993, Robert Downey Jr., Elizabeth Shue, David Hamer, really great character actor. And, okay, all right. RDJ talked about what really attracted him, or I think Ron Underwood, who's the director, what really attracted him to Heart and Souls is that it was a character-driven film about sacrifice. The sacrifices people make for one another, the sacrifice you have to make to find any semblance of bliss. And then there's Thomas, who's the RDJ character, and basically whose head is spinning from the realization that these souls are real, and they're going to have to, make a little bit of room for them. Another fun fact about this movie, let me see here. RDJ claimed that this was one of his favorite films that he starred in. Of course, a lot of people haven't heard about it. And then finally, also, Kira Sedgwick. She's in this movie too. That's Kevin Bacon's wife as well. And then finally, a little fact too. This film, Heart and Souls, is also dedicated to the memory of Dirk Peterson, who served as a line producer and unit production manager on the film. He died during filming, so they, dedicated the film to him. All right. So, what else you got? What's your favorite movie you got? One more.
We can look up the Batman from 2022.
The Batman. Okay. Cool. The Batman. Shout out, Matt Reeves. What was his name? Robert Pattinson, right?
Yep.
Pattinson, and also Zoe Kravitz.
I've not been the one to coin this term, but people have coined him Rob Pattinson, and I think that's a great name.
I did not know. I never heard of it. Zoe Kravitz had me as Zoe Kravitz.
Well, they know.
Some years back. So tell us a little bit about why do you like this one so much?
I just remember watching the trailer at the DC fandom event during COVID with my uncle, and I was really excited hearing Matt Reeves talk about it for like almost an hour, and I was like, I'm satisfied. And then they played the first trailer, and I lost my mind. It looked incredible. It looked like everything I wanted the Batman movie to be. And then it came out, and for 3 hours I sat in that theater with a smile on my face, and I didn't want the story and journey to end, but it did. And the sequel's coming out next year.
So we're going to be back in that one?
No.
Oh, perfect. All right, one fun fact. Robert Pattinson revealed while auditioning for the role, he sneakily took a selfie in the backseat as a memento, just in case it didn't work out. Apparently it did.
Yeah.
All right, Carter, thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, give it up for Carter Stover again. All right, once again, guys.
People come up here. It's fun.
I think there was hey, how you doing in the back? You got your little selfie stick situation going on up there. Welcome. Once again, guys, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. Come on up. Share us your favorite movie. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your business. Welcome. How you doing?
Hi. Happy Saturday.
Hey, I'm Hayward. What's your name?
I'm Amber Moment.
Amber, welcome.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate y'all. Got a wonderful volunteer over here.
Yeah, the best. Shout out there, Grant, our stage manager.
Doing a great job.
On top of it.
Let's give it for her. Great job. Thank you for recruiting me. I appreciate it because the conversation has been really good.
Tell us a little about yourself. What was the shirt created? That's
my shirt is created by a multidisciplinary artist. I own a concept production agency, Homegirl Headquarters, and I'm passionate about amplifying stories of people that look like me, doing cool, no things, like Light Up on Livernois.
I know, Light Up Livernois. So, Light Up Livernois, you've been coming for a while, or first time?
Yes, I am a District 2 native. I've been living in Detroit, District 2, the entire 34 years of my life.
Shout out.
Yeah, I'm a thoroughbred District 2.
Okay. Great. I see you got your beautiful daughter here with you.
Yes, I do have my daughter.
Okay.
We just got us some vegan cuisine. I'm vegan.
All right, yeah, vegan. Shout out vegans. Eat clean, eat healthy, y'all. All right, so how this show works, Amber, is called IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. So it's part of a live stream show. This is our first pop-up event we're doing here at Light Up Livernois. So IMDb, if you're familiar, it's called Internet Movie Database. It's a website, and anything movies, everything geek trivia is all on there. So first, tell us a favorite movie. This will be your number one favorite movie, but a favorite movie of yours, and we can talk about it a little bit. Pull it up.
The Wood.
The Wood.
Holy Grail.
Shout out 99. Shout out Omar Epps. Shout out what's his name? It was the taller, bigger guy.
I don't know.
One of the three.
I think his name is Michael, but it's not.
Yeah, but he's been in some good stuff. Yeah, great character.
He's been in a couple of things.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites. I do not know his name.
What I love about The Wood, not to hijack you, but one of the great scenes, those guys know The Wood is a 99 coming of age story of think 3 Black Men Growing Up. Was it the Bay Area?
Yes, as a boy mom, I love that movie still. I can't wait till my sons get older. So I can watch it with them and hopefully become that.
Yeah, because even though it came out in '99, I think it was like a period late '80s, something like that. Yeah, so there was a scene where basically, I guess in Black culture, like the first day of school, where it's like you buy up all this materialistic stuff that you're not going to wear after a few weeks, and you do it up the first day of school. Everybody's dressing fresh, and ladies walking past you and all that. And I remember the line from that scene where they're walking through the hallways and the lockers. He was like, "Yeah, the first day of school is always the best." He was like rubbing his hands, like that one meme, But great movie. So tell us what you like most about that movie.
I think that it is a fun, energetic, coming of age movie for young Black men. It was nice to see like their point of view. My favorite part is like when they dare the new guy to grab the popular girl's butt, and I'm just like, why would I have to do that? But I feel like stuff like that really happens in like real life, like teenagers, middle school, high school, their peer pressure and stuff. That it's like
doing the most.
Your mom and daddy taught you better than that, but when you with your peers, you might do anything. And he was just doing anything, and I'm like the big brother in true fashion came to be his butt after school, and I'm just like, this really happens, and this is how things like this come about. Like one wrong decision, one wrong turn, then you be by the big brother.
That's real. That's real. That's real. Shout out. Oh, they got a Batman sighting back there, Carter. Batman right there with his kids. There he is, Batman. Hey, gotcha. All right. So I'm gonna look up the hood right now.
And that actor is
Richard T. Jones. Richard T. Jones, that's right. Yeah, shout out The Wood, 1999 with Omar Epps, Richard T. Jones, and the other guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
I think so.
It was Tay. Okay, my bad. I know who Tay did. I just didn't know that was him in the middle. All right, so quick trivia. Rick Bumiyai, Bamu Iwa, he went on to also direct Dope. In his recent visit at USC, his alma mater, the director, Rick Famuyiwa, revealed that Paramount executives wanted the character of Mike to pinch Alicia's butt, the scene you're talking about, in the end scene for added laughs. Needless to say, Famuyiwa, the director, balked at this idea and never shot the requested scene. I thought that wasn't the scene. I guess they said in the end scene.
Yeah, he went to she turned around and hit him before he actually made the initial clip.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she told her big brother. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Melinda Williams. Shout out Melinda Williams.
A young Melinda.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to get to that trivia. Despite playing a middle and high school student, Melinda was actually 29 years old in 1999. Melinda Williams is 5 years older than DeAndre Bonds, even though she plays the younger sister. So isn't that kind of like the thing? Because I know the Gen Zs, they kind of poke fun, like, man, like they look at footage from the 90s, like y'all look old, like high school, like we're in our 30s, because we just smoke and drink a lot more then. But I feel like that was a thing where it was back then, like we had older actors that were literally playing like characters 10 years younger. So I think at least what I appreciate now, it seems like there's actors that are more close to the age. Versus back then, it seemed like, you could tell, like, somebody was, like, way too old, But once again, Melinda Williams, I couldn't tell. I'm just saying in general, it seems like nowadays, it's not as much the case. And then another fun fact, Omar Epps and Sanaa Lathan will go on to star together in Love and Basketball. That is right. That's right. Well, once again, Amber, anything else you want to share about creative and what you do and all that? Thanks for coming out.
No, it was a pleasure. Thanks for having me. Like I said, she's over here doing a great job.
Yeah.
Keep her doing what she's doing.
Yeah, shout out Blair.
And your segment is really great. I like how you're looking up information for my favorite movie. So I appreciate you guys. Y'all are important to the culture. Keep going.
Appreciate it. All right, shout out. Good luck to Amber, y'all. Yep, everybody, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. We're live back here at Light Up Livernois. If you're a movie lover, a movie fighter, or somewhere in between, come check us out and tell us your favorite movie. We're here until 4 o'clock, or 5 o'clock. and then I'll be right back. Smoke break.
Oh.
Whenever we have to do that, there's if you click banner, thanks for joining.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you click thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, where are you? Oh, okay. Well, let's check the back. Because I think.
Parking behind it now.
Yeah, you can be able
Is
to.
this live right now? Yeah. Okay.
Hi, IMDb.
Me?
I guess.
Hey, got some viewers.
Hello. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. We are not Hayward, as you can tell. But he'll be back. He's always here.
He's always here. I guess we can talk about movies while he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of our shtick.
I guess so. So you said your favorite, one of your favorites was Your Name, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's actually one I haven't seen.
It's wonderful. I mean, have you, the director, Makoto Shinkai, has done a lot. He's done Weathering with You, Suzume, 5 centimeters per second, Garden of Words.
Okay. No.
No? Okay.
One I watched recently, it's such a weird, like, title. It's called Wolf Children.
Wolf Children?
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of that. It sounds familiar.
Like, I watched it with some of my friends, and I was like, this is gonna be dumb. And then by then I was like, oh my god, these Wolf Children, dude. Like,
They really touched your heart.
It touched my soul.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But you know, I think that's the thing with me in like movies, and like it's such a subjective medium that I really feel like with it being so subjective that when there's an opinion online that's like this is awful, I usually go into that movie or show and I watch it and I'm like, it's really not that bad. Like there's something enjoyable. I think usually the only times I really agree with negative opinions on movies is if they're like kind of boring. I can agree with that.
Surprisingly, I'm actually kind of the opposite, I guess.
Okay.
Usually when it comes to films, I tend to be a bit more critical because I like it, right? I feel like criticism is just a form of love, right? When you're criticizing something, you're identifying what you like, what it's trying to be, what it can do better. And I think that's why it's important to do criticism. And like I'm not saying it's bad to like things, right? Because at the end of the day, an opinion is subjective. But if something's writing is like weak or a certain scene is worth you, I think it's okay to say that and then explain why. Just one, so you can understand yourself better, right? What do you look for in a film? What do you like? If you're gonna write something, what would you do? You know. But it's also just like I don't know. It's important for a filmmaker, right?
Yeah, I think for me, being so ingrained into this industry and, you know, trying to strive and achieve what I am, I think for me, the biggest thing is when I watch a movie or show, I really try to turn my brain off. I want to, because one of the things I run into with a lot of people that I'll go to school with or I'll meet, I feel like people kind of forget the entertainment aspect of film.
Yeah.
And I think that it's lost on people where it becomes so critical that it's like, well, you're kind of missing a really fundamental aspect of whatever you're watching.
Correct.
And that's something that I never want to lose. So usually when I go watch something, especially my first time, I am like, I try to turn my brain off as much as I can and just get sucked into the world and enjoy the story.
Right.
And then, you know, I like engaging with a film. Like if I was talking about Your Name or The Batman or something I made, then in this context, I would love to dig into it and dig into certain scenes and certain choices. But right now, I think this is when I watch something, I try not to think too critically because I don't want to miss that entertainment aspect. But to each their own.
I think it depends, right? Because some films I think are a lot better if you are engaging with it critically the whole time. But like I think there's two types of films. There's like Transformers and there's like Citizen Kane, right?
Yeah, my uncle and I have coined, and not coined, but popcorn fluff, popcorn movie,
right?
Movie, yeah.
And you know, I think popcorn movies not only can be better than movies that you have to engage with critically to appreciate or whatever, but like they're an important part of culture. You know, like some of the best movies ever made are just like you sit down, watch it, and have a great time for like 2 hours, and then you're done. You know? Yeah.
Well, and for me, it's I think what grinds my gears sometimes, especially in like movie review spaces, is like the degrading of movies that are kind of viewed as like entertainment, like Transformers. Like just because like Transformers is not my favorite movie, but if it was, like that's okay. Like I'm a big supporter of like the John Wick franchise, and
also guys too, if people are walking past, just sort of say, hey, by the way, IMDb Filmmaker commentary, what's your favorite movie? Just comment on something, some nice shoes or whatever. You know, so this is people come by strategically. Right.
I agree. Yeah, but like I'll say, like I love the John Wick franchise, and some of those movies are up there in my favorite movies. But that shouldn't degrade my opinion. I think the worst thing I ever got told was I need a better taste in movies, and I was like, whoa.
I'm sorry that my favorite movie's not, mind-bending, whatever. Like, let me have my opinion. Let me like my movie. Let me like what I like. Movies should be for everybody, and they are. So
I think that, I get less into that mindset the more expensive the movie is.
that's fair.
Like the Minecraft movie. That's one of those ones that I watched.
Your mic. I want to borrow your mic for a second.
Okay, we're gonna pass the mic.
I'm glad I'm not going to be on camera though. But we have some audience suggestions.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Shrek is somebody's favorite movie.
Yeah.
And so is Love Jones.
Okay.
So whichever one y'all want to talk about, let's go.
What was that second one you said?
Love Jones. Oh, it's probably before y'all time.
I can comment on Shrek. I can 100% comment on Shrek. Shrek is great. Someone could, reference the horrible meme video, Shrek is love, Shrek is life, but I'm not going to do that.
No, we're not.
No.
Shrek is like a really good counterculture movie to me, right?
Did any of you see the interview recently that Zendaya did? And she said Shrek was her favorite rom-com. And she was like, does that count? And the person who was doing the interview said it did. So, hey, if Shrek is your favorite rom-com,
yeah,
comments
Come on, man,
somewhere.
what's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
Favorite movie? Yeah.
This is IMDb Filmmaker Commentary.
What? Jungle Fever, that's a classic, bro. Spike Lee. Hey, you want to come? What's your name, bro?
Raymond.
Raymond? Cool. You want to light up every year?
Well, it's my first time.
Okay, cool. Let's light up Livernois, man. Why don't, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and interview him real quick. Ricardo, you want to interview him?
Sure.
I'll come back later. So.
A little later? All right, come check us out. We got a panel coming up at 5, too.
All right. I'm going to watch this.
Okay, cool. All right.
Everyone, Hayward has returned.
Everybody, all three watching at home.
Do you have a favorite movie? You want to talk about it up here?
What's your favorite scary movie? All right, shout out.
You can talk about Pulp Fiction in an age-appropriate manner.
Sure. All right, y'all. IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. I got me and my co-host, my man Carter, up here, spinning the ones and twos. So we're gonna do a little freestyle right here. We are at Light Up Livernois. Yeah. All right. I see a couple.
Do you have a favorite movie over there?
Hey, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead. Y'all can walk over here.
Do you have a favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Everybody shout out. Interstellar.
You want to talk about it up here?
You don't ask. Everybody shout out. We have two that are so humble over here. We have Holly and also Lauren, part of the Light Up Livernois Planning Committee with the Independent Business Association. She had to sneak up here a little early. I didn't recognize her. How you doing, Holly? Good. Come on in here. All right, welcome. This is IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. We also have Lauren as well, one of our planning committee members. How you doing?
Yeah.
Yep. So, this is IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. So we're just come up here and talk movies, talk shop. What's your favorite movie, Holly?
Interstellar.
Interstellar. That's right. That's all right.
And then, so that's my current favorite movie of this decade. And then there's the proverbial what is it? Labyrinth.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Let me get you up here for a moment, Cardi. Right over here on stage, Holly. All right, shout out to Holly over here. Hey, Interstellar. So tell us, Holly, a little bit about yourself and your affiliation with Light Up Livernois, real quick.
Oh, thanks. So I've been working with Light Up Livernois now for the last, I missed last year, although I was part of it throughout part of the session. And then for the 2 years before that, so this will be my 4th year consecutively, I'd say 3.5 altogether.
Okay, for 3-4 years, producing Light Up Livernois. Shout out. All right. And now we're going to look up Interstellar, because I don't know if you're familiar with IMDb, the website, Internet Movie Database. Yeah, everything you want to deep out about films. So this is what we're doing here. This is a safe space for movie lovers. So once again, 2014, Matthew McConaughey. Who else was in this cast? Help me out here. Matthew McConaughey, the redhead chick, Jessica Chastain. And
I'm so bad at names, but yeah, Matthew McConaughey, sure. Oh, Matt Damon.
And Matt Damon in a crazy scene-stealing role. Really one of the first roles of Matt Damon. Oh my God, I'm scared of Matt Damon. Look at this guy. So I'd like to pull up some fun facts about Interstellar. I remember seeing it in theaters, like I'm sure many of you. So fun fact about Interstellar, once again directed by Christopher Nolan, shot in Iceland. What else we got here? Oh, I just skipped the trivia. What do you like most about Interstellar? What is it about that movie that really speaks to you?
So what I like about it the most is that every time I watch it, I learn something new, and everything in it is actually, even though it's based on, like, you can call it sci-fi, but all of the sci-fi is like based on plausible science.
Okay.
So it's theory. So for nerds like me, it works out really well to watch movies like that.
All right, I love it. I love it. Shout out. So, any other Interstellar fans in here? Anybody?
Yeah.
Hey, our Carter over here.
No,
All right.
the first half. I didn't get to finish it. They pulled it off Paramount Plus before I could finish it.
12 years. Better late than never. All right, so a little fun fact here. For the cornfield scene, y'all remember that. Sir Christopher Nolan sought to grow 500 acres of corn. So this wasn't movie fake corn. This guy grew 500 acres of corn, which he learned was feasible from his producing The Man of Steel. I didn't know he produced Man of Steel. The corn was then sold and actually made a profit. How about that? I love it. So once again, guys, IMDb Filmmaker commentary. What's your favorite movie? Come on up here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Plug what you got going on. We're here at IMDb Filmmaker commentary at Light Up. And anything else about Interstellar you want to tell us?
I think you guys just have to go. You all have to go watch it. It's one of those movies again. No matter how many times I've seen it, I still learn something new every time.
I love it. All right, Holly, producer extraordinaire. Thank you for what you do with Light Up Living Noise. Let you get back to work. Let you get back to it.
Oh, we had a few audience say that they had two favorite movies. One was Last Dragon, which was a classic.
Last Dragon.
And the other being Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar. Ooh, classic. Okay, Kirk, give me the water bottle.
Thank you guys.
You gotta stay hydrated up here.
Yeah. You like Brown Sugar? All right, cool. So what's another movie of yours, Carter?
I think it's a classic now. It's modern classic. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Hey, I see a couple familiar faces. Once again, guys, this is IMDb Filmmaker commentary back at the 2026 Light Up Livernois. I'm your host, Hayward Crawford. I bark, but I don't bite. Come on up and tell me a favorite movie of yours, and we'll come talk about it. So tell us, Carter, about the Spider-Verse.
It's the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse, and it was an animated film that came out in 2023 and absolutely blew people away. And I think it is something. I think it is a modern masterpiece, modern classic, and working beyond the Spider-Verse hopefully next year. So we'll see what comes of this trilogy. Because if the third one lands, then I think this could be the greatest, not just superhero movie trilogy ever, but just trilogy in general. I think Phil Lord and Chris Miller have absolutely outdone themselves, and they've put together a star-studded cast. They've got star-studded composer, who I'm forgetting the name of, but he made probably the best Spider-Man soundtrack ever, and the movie just rips.
Okay. Oh man. Shout out to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I remember seeing the first one. I haven't seen this one yet. Heard none but great things. It's one of these crazy movies, man. I mean, really kind of almost reboot the Spider-Man franchise. Not like you even need a rebooting, but it just took it this whole other level with this level of animation.
I don't think it's necessarily a reboot. I think it's the thing with superheroes that I will always argue is the comics have existed for so long that these movies, I want to see new interpretations. Just like how everybody says they want to see new filmmakers, they want to see new voices. We have a butterfly. We want new voices in film from all different backgrounds, all different ages. We need those voices and things with comics. There's so many stories to pull from. So it really makes me upset when people are like, oh, I only want one Spider-Man or Batman or whatever. And it's like, no, I want to see all these different people's voices and takes on these iconic characters. And I think this is just another step in that direction.
Exactly. I see a little Brian. Don't you go nowhere. Hey. All right. So
anyone has a favorite movie? Just come replace me. Just come talk to Hayward if you want to.
Well, yeah, we do that real quick. You know, every movie we talk about, we got to one trivia fact. So one trivia fact we have here that looks interesting. This film, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, surpassed the total gross of Spider-Man Into the Universe in just 12 days. It beat its predecessor movie in just 12 days box office. How about that, y'all? How about that?
Insane.
Man, thanks, Carter, for coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to come back up probably because I like talking.
As much as you want.
I want to talk about movies.
As much as you want. Hey,
do we have somebody who wants to talk about movies?
Oh, yeah, we go that way. All right, once again, guys, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. How you doing? Come right over here, young lady.
Here's the mic.
All right. Welcome. What's your name?
Bryn Ivy.
Bryn Ivy. Yeah. I remember you when you were just a little... Welcome. You like movies?
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie, Bryn?
I think my favorite movie has to be Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's long enough to be a movie. It could be, 2 episodes is a movie. It's like a long 10-episode movie. I love it.
Yeah.
What do you like most about Stranger Things?
I like how sometimes where they have creepy, cool things on some of their episodes. Mm-hmm. Like they have the Mind Flayer was created by a monster that is able to go into people's bodies and possess them. Mm-hmm. And also, the Upside Down is based on the Nether.
Yeah, the Upside Down is crazy. That is such a cool show. And I think it ended recently. I'm kind of sad. Are you sad it's over now? Or did it run too long?
They made a cartoon version.
They did, right? Oh, I did not know that. How do you like that one?
I like it. I like the creepier version also. And I think one of my favorite seasons was season 1, where Will Byers gets stuck in the Upside Down.
Yeah, that was classic OG season. So Stranger Things. What I want to do, Brent, I'm going to look up Stranger Things. There's this website called Internet Movie Database. It's really cool. There's all this little trivia stuff about your favorite. This is your favorite. It's a TV show, but for you, Brent, it is a movie.
Yeah.
All right, so we looked up Stranger Things, some cool fun facts we could look up about it. And a cool fact about Stranger Things, at least one that I remember, is, let's see right here. I think originally they kind of pitched it sort of like, in a way, kind of close, Encounters of the Close Third Kind. It's a really old movie. And then also E.T., and then also there was this lady named Winona Ryder. Remember Winona Ryder?
Yeah.
She plays Will Byers' mom, right?
Yeah.
She was in Beetlejuice. She was in, what else was she in? She was in a lot of movies, right?
She's in Beetlejuice.
Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice.
And also, one of my favorite parts from Stranger Things is also a season 4 where Will Byers, Mike, and Will's older brother and this man with them are looking for 11. And she's out there in the war because in one of the last episodes of the season 4, they're in this war thing and they have to try to get 11 out. And also,
look at she knows her stuff. She gave a shout out to Brand. Hey, walking Stranger Things encyclopedia.
Yeah. And also that what we're watching now is me and my dad are also watching some more with the episodes with Vecno and how he is trying to destroy Max and 11.
Vecno's like the big main evil one, right?
Yeah, and he's made of the Mind Flayer and he also has telekinesis like 11.
This guy's just all bad news, man. For him. So another fun fact, friend, Max's theme song. Remember Max?
Yeah.
Her theme song in season 4, Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. The frequent use of the song led to it going #1 on the U.S. iTunes. Those guys can get your iPod, little shuffle.
I don't know that.
The first week of the season's release. In 1985, the song did not go higher than number 30. So this was a song that, once again, only went number 30 on the charts in 1985. 40 years later, it's a number 1 hit. All right, so Brent, shout out to you. Thank you for being on IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. So come on up, y'all. Once again, light up Livernois. If you're a movie lover, if you're a cinephile, tell us your favorite movie. Come on, tell us your favorite movie.
Good job, baby.
All right, we're here till 4. This is part of the Art of Filmmaking panel. Come back and see us at 5 o'clock. We're going to have over 14 Detroit, Michigan filmmakers on this stage talking filmmaking. In the meantime, tell us your favorite movie. Come on up. You know?
Okay, so we have some audience movies. Somebody said Coolie High, which is a classic. Coolie High.
Oh,
Coolie High.
We also got The Godfather.
Okay.
And we got, I want to say, Shrek again.
Yeah. Let's talk a little about Coolie High. Hey, Brian, you want to come on?
Sure.
Come on up. Everybody, yep. You're next.
Coolie High has it right now.
Yeah, who is, I think it was.
Oh, they're going? Okay.
Yeah, come on up. We can talk a little about Coolie High, though, but come on up, good sir. Everybody get up for Brian. Brian Davis, everybody in the building. All right. So, Brian, what you know about Coolie High?
You know what?
You should be telling me that.
I'm not a big Coolie High guy.
Yeah, that was a little before.
Thank you, sir.
Glenn Turman, though. Glenn Turman went on to do Indifferent World. What was my man's name? Lawrence Milton Jacobs. He was Papa Joe.
Yes.
In the Jackson American Dream.
Yeah.
Miniseries.
Yeah.
You know? Good to see you, brother.
Man, good to see you. Good to see you still doing your thing, man. Light of Livernois 2026.
So tell us a little about, for those of you guys aren't familiar, Brian, tell us a little bit about you for the audience.
Oh, well, I'm a local Detroiter, born and raised. Been in real estate for the last 20 years. Also a member for the last 10 plus years of the Independent Business Association, who's putting on this wonderful festival for Livernois.
Producer of Light Up Livernois.
Let's give it up, 2026 LUL. This is all about the community. You know, this is about fashion, art, and design throughout the corridor. Livernois is one of the most vibrant corridors in the city, and it has such a dense population of those three, which is fashion, art, and design. We like to say park, dine, and explore Livernois, and so we're really grateful to see all the vendors that's here this year, and all of the neighborhood participants and people from outside of the city understanding that this is an event for everyone. So we're really grateful.
Awesome. So, Brian, let's get right into it, man.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie? What's the favorite movie of yours that we can talk about?
I'm gonna take you back. I'm going to Coming to America. Part 1.
Shout out.
Taylor, what it do?
Hey, come on back and see us.
So yeah, coming to America. Coming to America.
Coming to America, 1988 classic. Eddie Murphy,
yes.
Arsenio Hall.
Yes.
James Earl Jones. The list goes on and on.
The list goes on.
Yep. So,
great.
Tell us what you like most about Coming to America. What does that speak?
That was, it was. That's a great question. What did it? I just looked at it. I really didn't try to find a deep message or anything. I just took it for its pure entertainment and how funny and hilarious it was, and appreciation for the story. Obviously of someone on another continent, different cultural background, now coming to the U.S. and then having to, in real time, have to get caught up to speed in one of your most busiest, fast-moving urban cities, if you will, which been in New York. So that was fun.
Yeah, like 80s, late 80s New York. I think it was maybe one of Eddie's earliest roles, playing multiple characters.
Yes.
Makeup.
Yes.
And once again, You know, Coming to America '88. You got the Clumps in '96, which was his Renaissance.
Yeah.
But a lot of people sleep on Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh,
Vampire in Brooklyn.
That's another.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. So once again, guys, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. You got a favorite movie? Want to chat with us for a little bit? Come on, chop it up with us. Yeah. So Coming to America, classic. Classic.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite scene? It's a little line you can spit for us. I'll pull up some tricks.
Favorite scene. Oh, so many. So. Another jewel was when he was mopping. Again, cultural differences. So he had never seen football for the first time.
Yeah.
In America, he's used to seeing soccer. We call it exactly. So when he went to explain it to Mr. McDowell, like, hey, it was this wonderful game, and they used this oval-shaped ball with big skin, and they kicked it through. And Mr. McDowell looked at him like, if you want to keep working here, stay off the trail. Hey, Kim, I love you. Woo-hoo!
Hey, everybody, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. Tell us your favorite movie. Tell us a movie you love or a movie you hate, and let's talk about it here at Light Up Livernois. Fun fact about Coming to America. This was the first time, like I mentioned, Eddie Murphy played multiple characters in the same film, inspired by Peter Sellers, who did the same thing in Dr. Strangelove, the indie cult movie back in '64.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good
IMDb, brother. IMDb. Yeah, check it out. They got all the trivia.
And so, to that point, to also give credit to a great co-star in that, Arsenio Hall. That may have been his first time also playing Mark
Slayer, killed that.
Oh, I got you. That's it.
What?
Mama called him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. I'm telling you, this movie is full of just anecdotes all the way through.
Foolishness. And I got another fun fact. After the makeup and clothing was applied for the Jewish character Saul, Eddie Murphy wanted to test the makeup and costume out. He got a golf cart and drove from one studio department to another in Paramount Studios. He would get out of the cart and say in his regular voice, "Hi, I'm Eddie Murphy," and no one believed him.
Wow.
Exactly.
He did a really great job. He did. So that's my class.
Awesome, bro. Brian, good to see you.
Thank you, bro.
Hang out. You'll be back to the piano later.
Yeah, I'll be here. You know, we're stopping by. We had to come see you. We're making our way up and down, volunteering, helping out the various stations. Again, we just want to say thank you to everyone, all the contributors, volunteers, for making 2026 LUL the best one yet.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. All right. You, sir, what's your favorite movie? You in the back. Come on. What's your favorite scary movie? The Bodyguard. Oh, classic, bro. Come on up here. What's your name?
Talk about it.
Uncle David.
You know him, Brian. Who's he?
This is her Uncle David.
Oh, Uncle David. Come on up, Uncle David. Come on up, Uncle David. Hey, come on. Shout out. Once again, IMDb Filmmaker Comedy.
My agent needs to sign
She can come up and she could be your bodyguard.
Come this way, baby.
All right. Don't worry, man. Come as you are. It don't matter, man.
Come as I am. All right.
Yeah, how you doing? What's your name?
David.
Hey, we're nice to meet you, brother.
What's going on? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so once again, this is IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. It's a little laid back, new live stream show we're doing. So basically, just tell us, yep, just so you know. My bad. But yeah, we're just talking about, just tell us a little about you, what you do, get into.
I am David Long. I am a Detroiter, but migrated away. I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Migrating back to the Ville. Migrating from the Ville back to the 31-3. I've been saying 31-3. I'm putting my own spin on Detroit, 31-3. Coming back to 31-3 this September.
Okay.
But my favorite movie, I mean, I think when you think of films, I love a good sequel that improves upon the first one. So that's my question to you. What sequel improved upon the first one?
Ooh, I got a couple. We can't skip past the Bodyguard, but I would have to say, as far as sequels, I gotta give it to James Cameron. Aliens.
Okay, that's a noble one.
Terminator 2.
Empire Strikes Back.
Is that one? Terminator 2 was with Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton. True Lies. True Lies was a standalone.
Okay,
So I would say
but Linda Hamilton was number 2.
But big time sequel, like classic. Okay, Blair, what you got?
I'm sorry.
You can't get tell us what you got.
No.
We actually had an audience member say Creed 2 specifically.
Creed 2. So what's I've never seen none of the Creeds. Oh, I'm sad. I know. Usually when I know they're gonna make multiples, I don't really watch.
Okay, no worries.
What was 2 better? Was 3 better than 2?
I didn't see 3, so I can't say.
And then they're up to 4 now.
They're going to be filming 4.
Wow. And like Scary Movie's up to 7.
I would say
Scream is up to 43.
Scream 2 can get.
Yeah. So you were going with Terminator 2.
I would have to say it's like a close tie. I know I'm missing a couple classic movies, but I would have to say like it's a close tie between Aliens, Terminator 2. But I know I'm missing a few.
Yeah, you're missing a big one.
All right, tell me.
Tyler Perry, Why Did I Get Married? He's doing the 3. Janet, Jill, come on, the heavy hitters. No, it's a no. You gotta give respect to Tyler all the work time.
I remember my family, the first time we watched a bootleg DVD of Tyler Perry, the first like Diary of a Mad Black DVD. I know, right? But it was like the play. It was the play. Yes. Tyler Perry played this other character named Pops. It was like the first Pops iteration. So I remember watching that like dying hard. Okay. So I never quite made the jump into a lot of the movies. I saw a few of the early movies.
They made some amazing ones.
I went on a date.
I think they were either great or not great.
Yeah, I remember dating college. She was like, I want to go see. I could do Bad by myself coming out this weekend. Never get those $20 back. Anyway, it was alright. Anyway, all right. So what's your best sequel of all time? You have to pick one.
I would easily attest that Quiet Place improved upon it. I think I'm saying the title right.
Part 2?
Yeah, because the premise was so simple, and when the second one came around, I was like, how can we make this better after revealing the whole thing? And that was amazing.
Oh, okay.
And then the Sixth Sense. Sixth
Sense.
Everyone was dead in part 2.
Sequel we never got. Oh, you saying? Wait, you saying The Quiet Place is a sequel to Sixth Sense? Where's that theory come from? I never heard of that one.
It's out there.
Okay. And all right, so what's a movie we can pull up real quick and pull up a little fun fact? About what's a favorite movie of yours?
I would say. What upcoming movie? Let me see if you're up on upcoming. What upcoming movies filmed 91 days, 6 countries? Mega movie that's coming out. You should know this. Mega movie.
You should know this.
I mean, it's the biggest movie of the year. It's currently about to come out. The biggest movie this year so far. Think of the biggest.
August.
6 major stars.
Doomsday?
Not Doomsday. One more guess. I'll give you a hint. Lapita was a surprise casting. And that's the trivia. No, she's never quiet. The Odyssey. July 17th, The Odyssey premieres in the movie. 6 stars, Lupita's in it. Zendaya's in it. And it starts Matt Damon.
There's a lot of folks. I gotta watch the trailer again.
Yeah.
I saw it when it came out.
It hasn't come out yet.
Shout out to the Odyssey. I will be watching that as well. Right. Awesome, bro. Hey, thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Uncle Davis. All right, classic. Thank you, everybody. IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. We're gonna take a quick short break. All right, once again, guys, you're watching IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. We're here at Light Up Livernois 2026. What's up, Carter?
So I don't have a movie, well, kind of a movie, but I had a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
What is a movie that you saw on a particular day, like a holiday or something that has some significance you find hilarious or anything along those lines?
What's a movie that I saw on a holiday of significance?
Because I can tell you one that I find ironic, and I don't know why I did it to myself.
You go first.
Valentine's Day 2024. I went opening day. I was the only one in the theater to see Madam Web.
Ouch. I remember that thing too. Oh, man.
I have fond memories of that because I can now think of Valentine's Day and go, I sat in that theater by myself and I was like, I'm expecting it to be not fantastic, but maybe I can have a good time. And at least my theater experience, I had a good time. I did have a great time.
I did not see that one coming, but okay, a movie during the holidays. So you say holidays, I always think like Thanksgiving, Christmas time.
It could be any holiday.
Any holiday, okay. What's the movie I saw and that memory of it? Oh, give me like a decade, 2000s, 90s, 2010.
I don't know. Is there any significant one that stands out?
I've had to be the late 90s and 2000s, but there's just so many of them. I would have to say like 8 Mile. The first 8 Mile came out in 2002. And just like the sequel, like when the sequel came out, no, not the sequel, but the soundtrack. Because there was just so much movie. They played that 8 Mile trailer so many times. And then basically the soundtrack had like 50 Cent was just breaking out. Obi Trice, like it was just so much stuff going on, bro. So I feel like that 8 Mile movie like dominated during the holiday 2002. Yeah, I say that one definitely sticks out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think movies have a unique way of connecting to people's memories, and I think they have multiple ways, and I think one of those ways being you remember the day you saw it. For example, I remember the day I saw Madam Web, and I'm not going to forget that experience. Or, maybe people saw a romance movie with their significant other on Valentine's Day, and I think movies are just so special for that reason.
Exactly, man. Thanks for that perspective. Yeah, I got to keep thinking of some holiday movies. A lot of good ones out there. All right, Carter, I know you got to keep grabbing that stuff.
Yes.
Awesome, bro.
Stuff to do at Livernois, so.
Yeah, the amazing Carter Stover again. Give it up, everybody. Everybody, hey, we're here at IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. Once again, if you're a movie lover, movie fighter, we'll be back in a few minutes. So go ahead and get us a break. Make sure, guys, we'll also be here at 5 o'clock. Art of Filmmaking panel at 5. Come see 13 to 14 Detroit, Michigan area filmmakers on this stage. Epic first time for Light Up Livernois. Come back out and see us at 5. And then if you want to chat about a movie, we're here till 4. All right.
And where's that other
Livernois with filmmaker Rob Evans, right? Rob Evans, that's right, man. And then Andrew, you pull the camera a little bit down. There we go. Perfect. All right, welcome, bro, to Light Up Livernois, man. Good to have you here, man. Thanks for bearing with us in the heat coming on out. Support the neighborhood and the culture. So tell the audience who may not know you a little bit about you. Who's Rob?
All right, so I'm a writer director from based here in Detroit. I just graduated from film school in February of 2026.
Speak a little louder.
Okay, that's good. Yep. Oh yeah, filmmaker, screenwriter, writer director from Detroit. Just graduated in February 2026.
LA Film School, right?
Film School,
Hey, shout out LA Film School.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And currently just working on my craft. I actually just finished my first project after school. I got something I did in school, but this is my first one after school. And I'm really excited about it. It's a romantic comedy called 48 Hours of Truth. It's based on a tragedy gone wrong and being so right to it.
Yeah, and I'm glad we had the chance to meet. We're both currently students in Christine Basir's Sovereign Cinema Sessions. Those guys are from Detroit, been in Michigan filmmaking for a while. Christine Basir has been in the industry for going on 20 years now. He has films that screened at Sundance, Muslim, Destined to Live and to Die and to Live, among others. He recently moved back to Detroit. He still does the LA Detroit thing, but now he's launching this new sort of program, this community he's building for filmmakers here in the D. It's called Sovereign Cinema Sessions. So me and Rob both met through that. He kicked that off in April. And it's another great way to connect with like-minded fellas out here in Michigan and Detroit trying to do the filmmaking thing. So, I mean, I don't know what as far as like, since I've been in the program in April, I've been making a lot of progress with my scripts, just feedback from the group and what Qasim's been sharing with us. It's been very monumental for me. So I don't know what your thoughts were on, Q's programs, but really doing some big things over there.
Oh man, it's been valuable. Very valuable, very informational. It's also good to be able to connect with individuals that are doing the same thing that you're doing. It helps with motivation to keep on doing what it is that we're doing and not lose the fire for it or the motivation for it. And it's always good to get good people that do that. So,
I love it. All right. So, and part of the show, like I said, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary. Basically, what I want to do is pull up the IMDb page and tell us, Rob, one of your favorite movies. Your favorite horror movie, a favorite drama, comedy, and we can just pull it up on IMDb and talk about it a little bit.
Okay. Let's go. I would say might be one thing here. Because I just love more. I love more.
Yeah. I know it's hard to pick one.
It's really hard to pick one. My favorite horror movie. It's always golden in my lifetime, and I watch movies every Halloween and every October.
Okay.
It's Halloween.
Right.
Halloween, Michael Myers, that's my guy. That's one of my favorite ones. Of course, whatever, during that time, or whatever, some of the scarier, of course, you got the Chucky.
So, you like the general slasher movie?
Yeah, man, I love them back then, for sure. Now, what I will say, though, is fast forwarding one that's kind of like flips it a little bit, Sinister. Ethan Hawke.
Which one?
Sinister.
Yep, that one. Isn't that part of the Conjuring universe?
No, it's not. It's a standalone.
Okay.
It's got 3 of them though. Yeah. So, but no, Sinister was probably one of the scariest movies I ever seen in theaters. I went to the theater to go see that. On a date, went to go see it. When the movie went off, we all walked out silent. We had nothing to say.
I got to go back and watch it. I remember watching it, not in theaters, but I think right when it went to cable or something like that. But yeah, it was definitely Ethan Hawke. Great actors, been doing it for a long time. But scary stuff. From what I recall about the movie, man. I'm gonna pull up Sinister real quick. Yeah, go ahead. A little IMDb trivia. Like I said, we had a couple technical difficulties. We would have had up on the screen. Just bear with us. 2012, 2013. So Ethan Hawke, 2012, a controversial true crime writer, finds a box of Super 8 home movies in his new home. revealing that the murder case he is currently researching could be the work of an unknown serial killer whose legacy dates back to the 60s. Okay, yeah, this looks pretty freaky from what I remember. Let's see here, a little quick trivia. Who doesn't love a quick fun fact? All right, so writer C. Robert Chargill got the idea for the script of Sinister from a nightmare he had after watching The Ring, the 2002 movie The Ring. Remember that? How about that? So in a way, The Ring is old royalties for it. That's all right. Another fun fact about Sinister. There is very little blood, almost no cursing, and no sex in this movie because the filmmakers were hoping for a PG-13 rating. However, they still got an R-based rating, R-based on the content alone. Scary as hell. So that's scary, man. Yeah, it was scary. Oh. Anything else? We got still got a little bit of time. Okay. Another fun movie.
Let's see. Cover horror. I say one of my favorite romantic comedies is Harry Met Sally.
Harry Met Sally. Yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Billy Crystal, Megan Ryan, shout out. Was that 88, 89? You were so 88. Harry Met Sally. And once again, honorable mention to the late Rob Reiner. Very sad. Losing him last year. But director Rob Reiner, shout out. Gave us so many movies, so many classics over the years. So Harry Met Sally. So what do you like most about? What do you like about Harry Met Sally? What's
the dialogue and the conversation that it surrounded around. One thing that like I said, I'm all about black love as it is.
Yeah.
But even with that, the movie itself would talk about things that most people don't in movies. So it gave a broad spectrum of the conversation of being to be friends.
It's so many. Such a universal topic. Any conversation, any race background, as relevant in 1989 as it is now in 2026. We're all still figuring it out.
Yeah, so it's kind of like one of the first movies of its time that started talking about that, really digging deep into it. And when I got a chance to watch it, which honestly wasn't that long ago, but when I finally got a chance to watch it, I realized that the type of dialogue that we were having, the kind of conversations that we were having, and the relevancy, and then being able to shift that into a black voice or whatever is paramount for our times right now, because we don't have stuff like that. We always got the toxic side of things. So, for my future, 48 hours, we want to do that. I want to do a different flavor.
All right, and also, since this is a family-friendly event, without saying too much about a certain scene in a certain diner, there are a couple fun facts here. That scene filmed at Castelli, the actual restaurant in New York, is Houston Street. The table at which the scene was filmed now has a plaque on it that reads, "When Harry Met Sally, hope you have what she had." And also another fun fact, Harry and Sally's final interview in the movie, I haven't seen the movie in a long time, but remember that final interview at the end of the film, that was completely improvised.
Oh, wow.
Yep. It was an improvised one episode.
That's dope.
Yep. Yeah, so once again, we're gonna be wrapping up the IMDb show here in a few minutes. Once again, make sure to follow us, IMDb Filmmaker Commentary on YouTube and Rumble. Also follow us on Light Up Livernois on YouTube, Instagram, and we're also on Facebook. Once again, this is our first pop-up event at Light Up Livernois. And as we wrap up here, once again, guys, tell us your favorite movie, if you have a favorite movie. And we're going to be here for the next few minutes. And thank you, Rob, for coming aboard, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
All right. Give it up for Rob Evans, everybody. Rob Evans. Hey. All right.
I'm going to just cut the mic off. You just hold it to the light goes up. There you go. Good stuff. All right, you got to head out? Or?
I'm sticking around for a bit. That was cool. But yeah, man. No, go back and rewatch Sinister if you get a chance to.
Can we dance stream?
Scared. Yeah, we just go ahead. On a great note.